parle très bien l'arabe, mais il va parler et il va pas mettre les. Bon, alors, il parle très bien l'arabe, mais il va parler en anglais lui aussi. Donc ça va encore faire plaisir à l'ambassadeur des États-Unis. C'est monsieur Miroslav Dusek. Et comme son nom l'indique, il est tchèque, mais il est directeur exécutif Région MENA World Economic Forum en Suisse. Alors, est-ce que la Tunisie va retrouver son classement au top 30? Parce qu'il y a eu quand même un recul de la Tunisie au niveau de la compétitivité de 50 places.
Thank you very much. ممكن أحكي بالفصحى مرة جاية. Okay. That was. No, thank you very much, Mr. Prime Minister. Thank you for having us. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's great to be here. Congratulations on this great conference, and even more importantly, congratulations to Tunisia on the important progress on the political front, especially over the past year. It's been amazing. We remain committed as Davos and the World Economic Forum through Davos and our other fora to supporting Tunisia's transition. And I'm very happy to be here and reflect a little bit on that experience since I've been working with many of you personally over the past 3 years. Before I start, I would like to just give a shout out to one thing which is very important for us. We are known for Davos, we are known for bringing people to conferences. But we have actual presence here in Tunisia. It is called the Global Shapers Hub of young Tunisians, outstanding people under the age of 30. We believe in youth around the world globally, and the Tunisian Hub is extremely active, and we're working with them on a lot of projects. Now, to your question. I have basically two major messages. One is maybe an obvious one. The economic transition is at least equally important to the political transition. It is very important to carry the political transition forward. As you said, I come from Eastern Europe, from Czech Republic. You may want to look around Eastern Europe, and the economic transition really determined the ultimate trajectories of those political transitions that were all commenced at the beginning of the 1990s. So really, arguably, you were entering a very significant period, and even more significant in a lot of senses. We view three opportunities in terms of the economic transition. First, the political success so far. So there is tremendous economic value of the political achievements that Tunisia has achieved with the constitution, with the fact that there has been a relative lack of violence, lack of civil war, etc. This is really important. Investors, and we represent ultimately the international business community through Davos, really values this predictability and the political successes. I will not list the socio-economic fundamentals because I believe that both the Prime Minister and the ministers have mentioned them very well. So everyone knows where the strengths, the socio-economic strength of Tunisia lie, and it is amazing. And I think this is something that we should build upon, again, particularly on the youth. Number three, a big opportunity, I think, which is very unique to Tunisia, is the international, or the position vis-a-vis the international community. Much has been talked about in terms of Tunisia being a hub for trade and services, being a hub also potentially for addressing some of the security issues. But I think there is also a very important realization in the international community right now around the asymmetric value of Tunisia to the Arab world. And so I think there is a great opportunity, a great moment for Tunisia to harvest or harness is this, that the international community believes more and more that Tunisia can have asymmetrical value to it. There is obviously challenges as well. Again, I don't want to list them because I think everyone is aware. But this brings me to my second message here, which is I think you've been tremendous in building your equal rights or going on your equal rights path. And I think the economic transition is about the equal opportunity path. And so I think particularly with the private sector, there is a great opportunity to really reform it in a way. This is something that Prime Minister also mentioned, that you can provide fair competition from young people in particular, so that you have fair regulation, fair competition, young and talented people and entrepreneurs. If they are competitive, they can take on the incumbents. I think this is very important, and that would be my main second message. And now, with regard to competitiveness, rankings are important, and obviously the Global Competitiveness Report is something that we are proud of. It is a combination of hard data that we collect and soft data that we collect from the private sector. There was a big revolution, there was a big disruption that was positive, and so it is only natural that after big disruptions, this one was extremely positive, there is always a little bit of a slide in ranking, but we have every confidence, particularly with the speakers here and with the immense work of Tunisia, that we will see Tunisia progress again and advance again in the competitiveness ranking.